printed out.
Okay.
That's fine. I mean, they weren't all printed out.
Okay.
But, yeah, because this is the actual document that I sent Michelle, what I have on the screen, and it appears that just the first tab was printed out, so if you want, if you have questions later, you can absolutely ask the department, but that document breaks down what's underneath each non-personal services item. And I hand over to the department if you want to make any notes or comments, anything to make council aware.
Yeah, just the unemployment account, and I'm digressing, but we will probably have to make an adjustment to that. Obviously, we have had little to none unemployment in probably the past 5-6 years. However, that may be subject to change under the circumstances with the COVID-19. We don't know what we may be charged for, if there will be charges. We're a self-reimbursing employer to begin with, so we pay 100% for anything that is paid out to any of our employees. So we're kind of in a wait-and-see game, and I would anticipate that we'd probably have to make an amendment down the road based on the information we receive from the state.
I know they did say that it wasn't going to affect, but that could change. So yeah, no, I agree.
So for many, that's not charged if you're, if you're paying a tax. Has
Correct.
there been any discussion on that with ones that are self-reimbursing?
There has not. I mean, typically a governmental agency, as the mayor had indicated, is kind of exempt from a lot of these payroll taxes. The Federal Leave Act, the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, actually we are not eligible for any of the payroll tax credits on that. So we kind of had to late in the game last week create our own pay code system and structure so that the proper taxes were coming out of it, because we didn't want to be in a situation using something that employers are supposed to use and then we hadn't paid our fair share of the taxes. So as it stands right now, we are not eligible for that.
And if I may, because some of the reports weren't printed out, I'm just going to kind of go through real quick a couple things. So professional services is budgeted $165,000, and then like I said, Sheila, just interrupt me or
Sure.
make comments when you see fit. There's background checks included in there. There's also legal services in there for approximately $74,000. So that's what comes out of HR professional services. A couple like psych evaluations, things like that, recruitment costs. So that what comes out of professional services. The next line item is contractual services, and what comes out there is the cost of the payroll system, approximately $198,000 being budgeted. That's the majority of the cost, and then there's a small one-offs with WageWorks and some other miscellaneous ancillary costs in there as well.
And Jason, if I may, it's more than just a payroll system, so
Yeah.
it is a human capital management system. It also helps us manage all of our benefit plans and programs for all of our retirees, our COBRA administration, the employee self-service, the paid time off, the accruals. It is more than just a payroll processing system.
Next is just training transportation. Originally, the department requested $15,000. The mayor's version shows $5,000. Like I said, mayor made some adjustments on his version, so you